Okay, so today I'm going to make some chocolatey banana bread kind of stuff. It was originally supposed to be brownies, but I had to work with what I had, and so it turned out into more of a bread. So you're gonna start with all the ingredients, get all the ingredients together, and you'll start with, I'll just tell you the recipe I have, and that way you can actually get the brownie texture. If you want to do this, I half the butter. I only had one egg. That was the main part that made it really more bread-like, is I only had one egg and not two eggs. So, but you will need 1/2 cup of butter, plus 2 extra teaspoons. So one half cup and then 2 teaspoons or tablespoons. I'm sorry, tablespoons of salted butter. 1 cup of sugar. I used brown cane sugar. That's what I had. For the brownies, you need 2 large eggs. For the bread, you need 1 large egg. What you'll see in the video is 1 large egg. You'll need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup flour, all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of either Hot Coco mix or Ovaltine, or you can use straight cocoa powder. Like I said, I had Hot Coco mix, so that's what we using. And then a half teaspoon of salt. And then you need 2 very ripe bananas, so they're much easier to mush and make more into a paste kind of thing. And then you need 2 heaping tablespoons of Nutella. So just scoop it straight out of the jar. And go ahead and get your oven preheated for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I used a little metal pan, I think it was 9x9 for this one. So you'll mix all your dry ingredients into the bowl first. So you put the flour and the sugar, and then your cocoa powder, or Ovaltine or Hot Cocoa mix powder stuff. And I actually went down to 1/2 cup of sugar because of the Ovaltine and the Nutella. That has a lot of sugar and its own sweetness in there, so you don't need as much sugar. Put a full cup in. If you want it extra sweet, I cut the sugar to 1/2. Now you get the Nutella and just scoop it right out of there. And I got the smallest jar you can get, so if you wanted to use that whole jar, you could. You don't have to, but you could. Look for all your utensils, because it's not a kitchen that you're familiar with. And then find the tablespoon scoop and just scoop it right on out of there. Come on, there you go. Get that knife out. Yep. Another scoop. Make it a little bit easier on yourself the second time with the knife. And don't be afraid to really just, bang it in there. Struggle a little bit more, but you gotta make sure you get all that Nutella in there. It's not Nutella based if you don't have it all in there. Really make sure you get it all out of that tablespoon. Okay. Done with the Nutella. Make sure you clean as you go. It makes your life so much easier. instead of just leaving a mess of everything around. You get 1/2 teaspoon of the salt. Dump that in there. And now you'll do the 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And get real extract, not that imitation stuff. That imitation stuff has that weird aftertaste because it's so alcohol based. Kind of numbs the back of your tongue. You want the real stuff. And hold it over the bowl when you pour in case you overdo it. It gets in the bowl and not on the counter. And you use the 1 egg for the bread, like I said. For a less cakey brownie texture, you use 1 egg. Look around the kitchen that you're unfamiliar with, clean up a little bit. I filmed this at my sister's kitchen, so I didn't know where anything was. And with the egg, that egg and vanilla extract, you've started to add the liquid ingredients. Now we're gonna mash the bananas. And pro tip that I didn't do in here, before you add the liquid ingredients, mix all the dry ingredients together. And it is a very ripe banana, and if you buy fresh brand new bananas, you can put them in the freezer or the refrigerator for a couple hours and they'll ripen up really quickly, and that's what I did with these bananas here. It makes it easier to smash them. And break it up into pieces. If you're a weirdo like me, take off that bottom part. I don't eat the bottoms of bananas. I don't know why. Do the same thing with the other banana. Two bananas. Really struggle to get the banana open. Mush the top a little bit. There we go. See, a little mushy at the top, but it's fine. We're gonna mush them up anyways. And that little brown doesn't matter. It's gonna get, you're not eating it directly. It's getting mushed up and baked. It'll be okay. And you get out a fork and go meow, 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 meow. Mush it all up. You use the back of the fork instead of the prongs just to get more surface area. You see how easy they smush? It could be a little riper, but you work with what you have. I found the original recipe offline. I just googled banana brownies because I had some bananas and I really wanted some brownies. So, or no, I added the bananas to it. I wanted brownies and I found a brownie recipe and then I added stuff to it. And I will also put it below. In the original recipe for the brownies has a metric measurements as well for you guys. And then you just stab it. Just stab the bananas. Make sure it gets really, really mushed. If you have a musher, like a masher, like potato masher, that would be really good and make your life easier too. But a fork is just as well, fine. Get a real mash down to like a paste kind of consistency, kind of like baby food. Put that in the sink. And dump the bananas into the rest of your concoction. And scrape the sides, make sure you get it all out. Put that bowl in the sink. Clean as you go. It makes your life a lot easier. And what is that? Oh, that's the melted butter. And kind of just use both to mix it around, get everything all blended. Do more of a, like, it's a twist and fold technique that I do. Twist with the wrist, give it like a good half spin, and then start it over again. Make sure everything is well blended. Use the knife to just get any excess off. And secretly lick the knife before you put it in the sink. Taste testing, it's very important. Go around the bowl with a spoon. Get whatever the whisk didn't get. And at like the bottom of the bowl, where things kind of sink. Do like that twist and fold technique I was doing. Just making sure everything is well incorporated. No lumps, no bumps, no powder. And I did not line this cake pan. There's so much butter in there, you shouldn't have to worry about it. But you can line it if you want with butter, or use parchment paper or something like that. Or like baking spray. And just dump it all in there. And then smooth it out all the way to the edges, make sure it's all even, so it bakes evenly. Ooh, so pretty. And you pop it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. Depends on really kind of where you live and how your oven bakes. Since we were up in Washington State, it took more 45 minutes because of higher elevation. When I made them in Georgia, it took 30 minutes. and you check them, see if they've cooked. Check them at 15 minutes. See how far along they are, how much more time they need. It's still a little jiggly. And you put in a butter knife or toothpick. If it comes out clean, it's done. If some sticks to it, then it needs some more minutes. Please be done. This is when we had to wait 15 extra minutes. It's very, very sad. And they're done. See, we stabbed it with a butter knife and it came out clean. Now you just cut them. You let them cool for a little bit. Let them cool for a little bit longer than we did, and you won't have messy cuts like that. But we really wanted these brownie bread things. And like I was saying, sometimes your oven, the back of it might cook the back side faster, so you may have to spin it around halfway through. And just kind of keep an eye on it off and on. Try not to burn yourself or drop it. Like I said, let them actually cool down. Eat the broken piece, it's fine. Taste testing, it's very important. Very good. Very, very good. And there are your brownie chocolate banana bread things that are really tasty, easy to make. If you make the banana bread, it's not as bad as a little breakfast snack. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you try these brownies, if you try the banana bread or you try the brownie recipe with the 2 eggs. I'd love to see them. That would be fantastic, and see how you liked them. If you made them vegan or gluten-free or something like that, I'd love to see that as well. Just let me know, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, you guys. I love you.